because we got the Magic Final Fantasy Lab starter set right here. Now, have I learned how to play Magic? Have I played a game of Magic fully to completion and fully understood what the hell I'm doing? No. No, I have not. Did I put this in a cart to look at it and talk to my wife about, and then take out of the cart eventually and say, yeah, you're right, we have to play, we should probably use the Lord of the Rings set we bought that we have not learned how to play and have not used? We probably should learn how to play that before we buy a Final Fantasy set. I mean, we even put in the effort and put them all in sleeves. I got the whole Lord of the Rings starter set in sleeves. We're in, you know. I got protective sleeves for the cards. Haven't played once. I tried to play the app on my phone or Arena on Steam. I have it on Steam. I gotta learn how to play once. Gotta play with the cards, and I think I'll break through. But yes, did buy a whole other set for Magic. It's a silly little purchase, so unnecessary. But we're gonna go over we're just gonna look at some of the artwork and cards. Now, you might also be wondering, well, Kyle, you probably really love Magic the Gathering, or I already explained that. You maybe love Final Fantasy. Final Fantasy may be your favorite game. Final Fantasy VII must be your favorite game of all time. It would justify the purchase, right? And I'd say no, I've never played it. I have not. I've watched some streams of it, but I have not paid attention to the story. No. I have played Final Fantasy 16, and am I disappointed that there's no Final Fantasy 16 cards in this that I can see so far? Yes, I am. But this is my journey that I'm on, and I'm just gonna have to put up with it. Which is disappointing. Yeah, I just got in, you know, I put it in the cart and we have it, so we're gonna go over it. This will be how we learn Magic. This will be the reason. We now have 4 decks. That's a lot of different play styles that we could mess around with and utilize, me and my wife, and I could use it in Magic Arena. I am including my wife in this. I am going to make her play because we wanted to play. We wanted to use the Lord of the Rings. So now that we have a whole other starter set, we got to. That's too much money not to. So we got different what is it called? Different colors for the decks here. So you have the Sephiroth not inspired, but base deck here. This one, let me see, is it in the little booklet? I can literally just pull it right here. That one is water and death. Black, the blue and black is the Sephiroth deck here. It's some cool art. I know I don't know too much about Final Fantasy, but what's really cool about the set here is in the bottom right or bottom left corner, it says what game it's from. Right there. So it has L0. I don't know what any of those other ones are. Pretty sure that's like the artwork. I'm sorry, my hand, I can't hold it still. Oh yeah, Final Fantasy, what? 13, 14? 14, hard to read when I'm moving it. But yeah, it tells you the game they're from, so that's really cool. We got a Final Fantasy 14 island. Got an island for Final Fantasy 10. Again, I'm getting into the artwork of these. These are really cool. I'm not gonna go over each one of these. I put all the lands in the front when I went over them earlier. This Final Fantasy 14, a swamp. So a lot of the art I don't understand. It's just is like cool art to me. but I can get down for cool art. Again, I'm sad that there's not a ton of the one game I know. And they might have some references in the other deck. The Cloud deck is red and white? Yeah, red and white. So I know the red is more aggressive, so I wonder. I feel like the Commander deck they released though is a Clive Rossfield, so I bet they don't have many 16 characters in this. Here from Final Fantasy VI, this robot warrior. This is cool looking. Focus. I'm sad I don't have enough sleeves for this deck, so I'm gonna have to buy more. I just want to keep them nice. All right, this is Final Fantasy IX. Reno, the Dark City. Does something. I really love going over magic cards when I'm not really sure how to play, and I don't know Final Fantasy a ton. It's a really good combination. We got what would this be? Magic Tech Scythe artifact from Final Fantasy 14. Like the art on that one. Okay, we got our first legendary creature here. What would this be? Zand, Dark Mage, legendary creature, Human Wizard, Menace. This creature can't be blocked except by 2 or more creatures. Zand gets +1/+1 for each non-creature, non-land card in your graveyard. But your struggle was all for naught. Don't you see how close the darkness has drawn? That probably does something for you if you played that game. I like there is a slight. I feel like the art is representative of the games too, which is cool. We did it. We got our first Final Fantasy 16 card. Deadly Embrace. Destroy target creature and opponent controls, then draw a card for each creature that died this turn. Come, little lamb, to the slaughter with you. Lady Benedicta. She's so mad. So cool. So there are these games, stuff we know from the one Final Fantasy game we played. I feel like this set's worth it now. All right, Final Fantasy X, Seymour Flux. This looks cool. It's a legendary creature, a spirit avatar. I'm not gonna read the game stuff. The game text. I'm gonna read there's quotes at the bottom. Your hope ends here and your meaningless existence with it. I'm gonna read that stuff. Otherwise, we're gonna get stuck here. Focus. Seymour Flux. Yeah, I thought that from what I've learned and understand with Magic, I was surprised that the decks were the colors were what they were. Blue and black for this one, and then red and white for that one. I was like, oh, interesting. Because let me read. I love that they include a little booklet that teaches you how to play. It has some pretty good breakdowns of stuff. Yeah, it says white gets the job done with teamwork, strongest defensive color, and then red is like you want to win fast, and now it's aggressive. It's like, oh, those seem opposite, now they're using together. But for this one, blue and black, blue picks apart strategy, then crushes its opponent. Foresight is the key to success when playing this color. So this is strategy. This is thinking ahead, the blue one. But black on its own. Black seeks power no matter the cost. Black is where you could find spooky creatures like vampires, demons, and the wandering undead. It'll also where you'll trade resources, sometimes even life, in order to destroy your opposition. Interesting. Yeah. I still don't understand or personally have grasped the concept of the different color decks merging and how that works. I know, so yeah, I haven't played enough to get it, so. Sorry, I almost dropped them all. A lot of Final Fantasy X cards in this. All right. Not saying anything that. Ooh, this one's actually cool. I like this one. Final Fantasy. Oh, those 6. I was like 60. Now I'm missing that X there. The 10. Retrieve the Esper. Not gonna show up. That's kind of dark now, huh? Oh, there we go. Don't look at my fingers. Dreams of Laguna. Definitely read that as lasagna. That art's not there. Oh, we got our first dino. We got a dino. I know this is fascinating. Da-da-da. Undercity Dire Rat. Yeah. Oh, Final Fantasy VII. Shinra reinforcements. End of the line, punk. When this creature enters, mill 3 cards and you gain 3 life. Oh, that's cool. So if you need an extra life, you can just thread those in. All right, another Final Fantasy VII one. We haven't seen the what is this? Not holofoil. That's not. I don't know what it's called. Anyways, let's go with Sephiroth's Intervention. Fate is not to be taken lightly. Cloud. My brain read bad, and I knew that wasn't right. Focus on Seth. Hey. There we go. That art's so cool. Can't wait to play this game on Xbox. Another part of the reason as well justifies it, right? We're doing boy math. A game comes out later this year that features some of the people in this pack. You got to get it. I don't understand what this is going on. It's called the mutant horror. Well, that's the creature. It's a mutant horror. But it's the shambling Sith. I don't know. Look at that thing. Look at that thing. There we go. I don't understand what I'm looking at, you know? All right, that's the majority of that deck. We still have one more card. The Mythic, is that like a level of card in this in Magic? Because my brain keeps saying Mythic as if I read that somewhere. Whatever. Anyways, here is Sephiroth, Planet's Heir. I know it's the one you just get in the starter pack, but shit like this, I don't know. I'm starting to get how people can get like into collecting, and like it's cool the little like when they do the little layer on the cards that have this overlay, glossy, shimmery. There's a right phrase that is specifically for this card that they give you, and I just can't remember it. My mind keeps saying myth. All right, let me focus on holding this still. Cool. There you go. That's the blue black pack. It's a part of the Final Fantasy VII starter pack. I'm gonna put the deck away here. I like the boxes too. Simple, straightforward. But the Lord of the Rings one, they both were the same exact box. So for me, you can't really tell what deck is which. You wouldn't have been able to tell which deck is which without like opening it and looking at it. At least with this one, there you go. You could see. But I'm gonna have to get a cover case for them anyway. Let's run through the cloud deck, the red and white deck that came with the starter pack here. So we'll go through and see what there is. I'm gonna go a little faster just because I don't care about knowing you in and reading all the cards, so we don't need to spend too much time. I'm looking at this one because this is from Final Fantasy VII, Seventh Heaven. I want to look at. Again, I'm going to play that game later, so we're learning about it. Look at that. I like that they have it. It makes sense, right? When you're pulling from a series that has multiple locations, the land cards are all different. So even though these are both planes, right? It's different locations in different Final Fantasy games. So easy. I'll just stack them again. A very easy way to kind of showcase more of the games. I like that. Oh, I know. I remember this one. I haven't played the game, but I remember the trailer. Final Fantasy 15. I know they went on like a road trip or something. I was like, what the hell is this game? Final Fantasies are weird. Hey. Focus. Focus. Whatever. It's not even that important. Just plain. It's plain. Who cares? Oh, it's only the 3 type there. All right, so there's 3 for the mountain. These are red deck this time. Man, it just will not stay focused on the card. There you go. Let's shuffle through the lands. I'm not sure what these are in the deck. It says hero, token hero. So I'm imagining it just says token hero, right? And there's another one too. I'm not sure what those are. Their purposes. Got a royal city, Rabanastre. The art's so cool in a lot of these. Okay, we got Ultima weapon. I know what Ultima is. Go. Got Cloud wielding it. And there's our guy Sid. I'm here to even the odds. Any objections? There we go. Sid. Man, I'm kind of itching to replay Final Fantasy 16. Now I'm not going to. It's way too big of a game. I also sold my PlayStation. But yeah, I don't want to. Purity Sergeant. These are some of the legendary creatures, which are characters you might know if you play the game. You most likely would know if you played that specific Final Fantasy, I would imagine. You'd know them. We got Barrett Wallace. Final Fantasy 7 one. Focus. Some pretty simple art there. Let's see. No. Some of these are pretty basic, or like nothing too crazy. And of course, I don't know them, so kind of hard to know what might be interesting, but very fun. Final Fantasy IX, Freya Crescent. I think that art looks kind of cool. The Rat Knight. Oh. We're just gonna hold this one up. We're just gonna hold Beatrix up right here. That's all we're gonna do. That's all we're gonna do. Where's the Gratia? Gratia? I feel like I've seen this one before, but Final Fantasy 14. That would make sense if I saw that character somewhere. It is interesting to see what characters I'm recognizing and what games they're from. If they're not from Final Fantasy 7 or 16, I'm like, am I wondering why you are getting through the just breaking through enough for someone who hasn't played the game to understand or to know. Interesting. I hope you understood what I meant with that sentence. That sentence became one that sounded like I had no idea where I was going with it. But I did. I just got confused. Whoa, Final Fantasy 1. White Mage's Staff. I haven't seen one from the first game yet. Final Fantasy. What's some more Final Fantasy 1? Slash of Light. There you go. I gotta like block this frame behind me. Okay, I love this one, and then my daughter also loved this one. Final Fantasy 4. Yeah, Roman numerals. The Dwarven Castle Guard. Look at this little guy. He's a hello. I am the Dwarven Castle Guard. Are you here to see the castle? I'm sorry, I am guarding it. See you later. That's the Dwarven Castle Guard, everybody. All right. Yeah, I showed my daughter these ones. She's, what is it, 22 months, 21 months? She said, oh, to this one? She said, oh. And then I showed her this one. And then she lost interest after these two cards. These were the first two I showed her, and then she lost interest. But for this one, she said, ooh, ha ha ha. And then she laughed. Come on, look at it. Look at the cloud-bound Moogle. Yeah, she liked this one. Yeah, so some cool art. I definitely can appreciate being pulled from across games and whatnot, and having the breadth of content that a Final Fantasy does as a series from 1 to 16. Crazy. So easy for them to have a lot to pull from. But some cool art, can't wait to learn it. But we have one last card from this deck. That is the Cloud card here. Cloud. Planets champion. So we have Cloud as the planets champion, and we have Sephiroth as the planet's heir. I have no idea what that means, but it's interesting. Not over yet. This isn't the end. Yeah. Okay, yeah. I like that they give you like a nice little first. Not shiny, mythic, whatever this dang card is called. I'm gonna look it up real quick. Amazon. You ever type something and it pulls up, like automatically pulls up something like your employee account from Amazon when you worked there in 2020? You last worked there in 2020. So why would you need to send me that now? Why would I type in Amazon and why would it load that website? Sometimes. They are mythic. The deck includes 5 rare cards and 1 mythic rare legendary card with a traditional shiny tradition, or with a shiny traditional foil treatment. Okay, so I was referencing it right. These are mythic rare legendary creature cards, and they're just getting the traditional shiny treatment. All right, good to know. Yeah. So now that we went over the cards, I gotta actually learn how to play Magic. Or play Final Fantasy again. Or at all. I've only played 1. So. We love to see it. Alright. Well, these were the 2 decks you get in the Final Fantasy Magic Collab Starter set. It's $20. If you've been interested in Magic and you love Final Fantasy, give it a go. Or the other way around. Buy it. I guess if you love Magic but you don't know Final Fantasy, give it a go. I guess that's what I did, but I don't love either. I'm just interested in both, so I bought it. Yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna have there's definitely gonna be a stream at some point where I play Magic live on stream, so we'll see what more content comes out of that. But I want to learn. We're gotta use these Magic sets, and that is the plan. So thanks for checking out this little YouTube video showing off the cards very quickly in a casual way. I appreciate it. Thanks for checking me out, and we'll see you around. Bye.